What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You are watching Zedlos Live, where today, and only today, we are playing some more Mario Kart World. Got some new equipment that came in. I found out while getting the rest of the footage from Mario Kart World, the very long review, which I'm a little concerned with how long it's getting at this point. I think it's going to neighbor around the hour-and-a-half mark, probably when that's done, because they just keep developing more and more with the game, and it's incredibly frustrating. I don't understand. I don't understand how there could be so much controversy already with Mario Kart, and I can't believe that the high-up players are still learning more and more about the game every passing day. Why I'm mainly revisiting this is because as I was getting the footage, there is a lot of it ended up getting corrupted because my capture hardware just decided not to work. And while I won't disclose them specifically, I hate them. Meanwhile, all of my equipment is from them, and it just crapped out. So I had to get a new one, and it seems to be working very well. I want to test it out on stream with you guys today, so I'm going to be capturing this as well. Maybe I'll make a VOD out of it. Who knows? Not entirely sure yet. But in the meantime, I need to get more footage. And you know what? It ended up working out really well, because there is a new update for Mario Kart World. We are now on patch firmware version 1.2.0, I believe, if not 1.0.2. I believe it's 1.2.0, yes. And I wanted to really quickly, just super quickly, just really quickly get into this, because on one end, it doesn't say much of anything. On the other, it kind of changes a lot about the game in terms of its potential skill ceiling. I just want to cover that really quickly. I understand that at the end of the day, Mario Kart is considered and will always be considered a party game that you bring out when you're drinking and want to get behind some sort of wheel, I guess. Not that I would condone. I don't, by the way. I understand it's always just it's gonna have that casual set of eyeballs on it. But as someone who puts a lot of hours into Mario Kart, I really just wanted to talk about this for at least a little bit. So really quickly, if we go over to the desktop, I just want to show you guys some of the patch notes. And it's also just a really interesting, perspective on how Nintendo claims and talks about their patches, because they're very secretive about everything they do, and apparently it even carries over into a lot of their updates. So they did do a lot of interesting things, like you can select no computers now in versus race, specifically of single player specifically. So you can make a 24-player race and just have yourself in it. You know, I think there is some merit to that. And I think it's actually going to be pretty useful when I'm getting footage of it. You can now add mushrooms only as a rule set. You could originally only have normal and frantic items. It took Mario Kart 8 Deluxe until the booster course passed in 2021, early 2022. So 5 years after the game initially came out and 8 years after the Wii U game came out, it took them to add custom rules. Not mushrooms only. Mushrooms only was there at the start of 8, which is really baffling as to why they neglected it in World. Kind of shows you their work ethic and where their priorities were for this, which is weird. You can finally view replays and time trials, and you can spectate more than one player. I don't think they actually cover this in Mario Kart TV. There's a huge issue I'm going to talk about a lot regarding, yeah, okay, you know what? Yes, it actually does provide it here where you can spectate multiple players, because what a concept, right? Like, if you can't actively play in the game, but you still have to watch it, like, you want to watch other views, right? I don't know. It makes sense to me. They just do things differently at Nintendo. But all of these things, I'll just get right to the actual meat and potatoes of this, because we're not going to go through all of these. But there's a big issue when it comes to online racing, where you can't really choose lap tracks. You have to go with routes, as Nintendo calls it, from one track to another, and a majority of the race isn't even the track itself. A lot of people have problems with it, and that was the #1 thing that they wanted to cover. They wanted Nintendo to fix it, and they didn't do that. Well, they technically did, but after doing some tests, and I myself did not do these tests, the high players like Shortcat and the like have done those tests themselves. It seems to be just a 10 to 15% increase in probability that you'll get a route track when it does 3 laps in a regular public lobby. So people aren't too happy about it. I personally don't care. It doesn't ruin my day, if I'm being honest. But the another main point here, I'm gonna highlight it here in blue. You guys can see this. Several other issues have been addressed to improve the gameplay experience. Now, okay. This isn't the first time that Nintendo has done, I think, almost verbatim this patch note. What's up, guys? I see you guys in the chat. How's it going? This is not the first time that Nintendo has used this language in their patch notes. It's very baffling. And for some reason, they decide to hide the biggest changes behind these. Apparently, this happened with Splatoon 3 around the game's launch, and it changed how a lot of the game is played nowadays at a higher level. Something similar has happened with Mario Kart World, where the forward momentum that you experience when doing a trick off of walls, whether that's just doing a power jump or whatever, the momentum has shifted, so you actually have amplified forward momentum. The game has essentially become easier to play because of this, because a lot of the high movement text from Mario Kart World really does stem from the trick system. And the fact that you essentially move faster in a racing game, everybody universally moves faster because of this. It has made the game a lot simpler. I don't know necessarily if the handling has become any better, whether you're in air or on the road during tricks and whatnot. I personally haven't experienced a difference in that, but I've absolutely felt the difference in how much ground and how much distance, how much air time I get and how much distance I cover in the air. So yeah, I really wanted to talk about that. It's something that is changing the game a lot at a high level, and it's everyone who is getting into the game now for the first time is having a much easier time with it than people did at launch. And I think that's great from accessibility. I think that's nothing but a win. I think that's awesome. But as someone who spent so many hours, so many hours just trying to perfect tricks and the like, it's a little frustrating. It's a little defeating. It makes me feel like I wasted a lot of my time. But at the same time, all of that time was captured on video for you guys to see when the video comes out. Some of it was corrupted, but you know what? That's okay. It was only some of the more satisfying clips that I got on camera. But with all of that said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hop into some Mario Kart. I can't wait until I don't have to play this game anymore, man. It's I love the game. I absolutely love my time with Mario Kart World, but I'm a little fatigued from how much I've been playing for the sake of footage. If you guys take a look at my screen here, oh, that's the close-up, my fault. We are almost at 200 hours in this game, and look, I love Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart. This is a fraction of the time I've put into other Mario Kart games because of how much I love the series. But I just can't. I need to step away and play something else. I've been playing a lot of DK Bonanza. I actually finished it the other day. Not 100%. I'm almost done with 100%. And when we get there, that will be very cool. But you know what, guys? Let's just hop right into the game. I just want to hop right into it at this point. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get into this, guys. I just need to quickly shift some stuff over. I've been making some changes to my computer as of late, and having to do all these adjustments at once is a little bit much for me to keep up with. But you know what? It's ready. I sure hope you are, because I myself cannot wait to get into it. Let's go, gang! We got Mario Kart World loading up right here. If you guys are excited to see what some of the changes are, if you guys are looking forward to the time we are about to have here, let me know. I'm loving the engagement in the chat, guys. It's so good to see you guys. How you doing, Matt? Logan T-Berry. Wig. Show your Mario Kart 8 hours. Okay, so my hours are a smidge bit skewed when it comes to my my playtime across various Nintendo Switch systems. My audio is cutting. I know exactly why it is. Give me 1 second. It is because of this. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, so yeah, my time on across various Nintendo Switch systems, because I can say with confidence in the original Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, I put about 400 hours into Mario Kart 8 on that. And then on my first Nintendo Switch, on my original account back in 2017, I had about, I want to say about 600 hours. And here I am now at 245 on my current account. I know there's a lot of missing context there when it comes to current account, original account. Just don't think too deeply into it. But here we go, guys. Mario Kart World. Yeah, I just want to hop into some public lobbies and just see the likelihood that we're gonna get lap tracks. As you can see, my VR has been struggling. I think I think the consequences. I refuse to accept you as a threat on the track. Oh, is that real? Is that real? Yeah. You should put your money where your mouth is. How about that? What was I saying? I don't remember. But about the online stuff, I really do not like that there's such a little likelihood of getting lap tracks. Now, okay, on one hand, I really don't mind the point A to point B. I'm trying my absolute hardest to not take this new Mario Kart that seriously. I mean, it's just in my nature. I just love these games because they're just so fun to play. They're so charming. The music's wonderful, and the tracks are always phenomenal to move around. But at the same time, how much could you really increase the likelihood of getting a lap track relative to how many courses by technicality there are in Mario Kart World? There are, if we look at the map, there are just about between 27 and 30 regions, like region lap tracks across this world. And you got to think, there are routes that connect each and every one of these tracks. There are over 200 different combinations of route tracks. Combine that with how many regions itself there are, you have almost like 250 tracks. Increasing the likelihood of these 30 tracks in a pool of 200, almost 250, like, you can't, I feel like you really can't expect such a drastic increase. And as you can see here, we actually didn't get the option to choose a lap track at all, which I think is very interesting. Add me back real quick. Oh, is that you with the friend request? Hopefully while it's rotating, I don't get booted out of the lobby. That would be cool. That would be really cool. 215 hours? Go you. Go you, bro. Alright, awesome. Awesome. And here's the reason why I feel defeated that it's become a lot easier to access as a game because of the whole trick system adjustment with the momentum. It's because everyone all of a sudden has gotten really good at the game out of nowhere. I feel like I took at most like a week and a half break. Like a week and a half break from Mario Kart World because DK came out and then there was just other games. I thought we were going to go left there. Oh, Dolphin Dolphin just flew across the stage there. And so I just didn't play any Mario Kart in that time. And it feels like everyone all of a sudden just got really good in the time that other people were playing DK Bonanza, I guess. Very, so it's just very alarming to see how the skill gap has already shifted so much. I do not trust, baby Rosalina with the baby blooper here. I'm gonna slow down, just pick up this box. Oh, now it's a fourth box, and I got, ooh. Okay. Hello, Dragoon. Are you the Egg Dragoon from Sonic Unleashed? We gotta finish that game, by the way. At some point, I will hop back into it. I just haven't been in a very Sonic mood, which is crazy. I've been in a Sonic music mood, but... Actually, there is a fan game that came out called Ultimate Sonic Smackdown. It looks awesome. I got to demo it very briefly. I wouldn't say I'm very into the 2D fighting genre myself, but I've never taken this route before. It seems to be working. We're in first place, but It looks really great, super charming. It reminds me of Sonic Battle for the Game Boy Advance, which I think would be super cool. I should have exchanged that for a coin, because I have a feeling that there's a Boo or a Shock that's about to come up, but there's also another box set coming up right here. Just might as well get this double. The Shock is about to come any second now, I feel like. It's either a Shock or a Boo. It would be really bad to get that now. Did someone just try to off-road? Oh, yeah, I see. Oh! Shoot. Okay. Alright. All of our defense is gone, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Look at my VR next race, by the way. Okay. I'll take a gander, sure. A lot of people have just begun to bypass the 9,000 mark on VR. But the whole VR system has become very skewed because of how little people started playing at launch. And oh man, that lava pit really screwed me. No! Oh. This is what people have a problem with. The race doesn't really begin until you get to the track, and that's on lap 4 of 4. So, oh shoot, there's a Mega Mushroom guy coming. I had to jump out of the way. What's going on, Booch? How you doing? That is me when Zed locks. And oh, perfect. Wait, this is actually really good, guys. We can come back right now. Nope, never mind. I lied. We got scuffed items. Oh my God! Look at me. I'm stuck. I'm such a buffoon. We choked. We choked so badly. Look how many points we're about to go down to. That was... Dog, that was bad. And I know a lot of you guys aren't familiar with how bagging works in Mario Kart. Bagging is essentially waiting until the tail end, towards like the climax, for lack of a better term, of a Mario Kart race, to then pull out the items that are considered shock dodges. Those are invulnerable to the lightning item, where everybody gets wiped out. I was told to check out my boy or my gal's VR. Will you stream Sonic Racing Cross Worlds when it comes out? I want to say yes. I really want to say yes, because I'm really looking forward to Cross Worlds. At Sonic Racing's very worst, which is Team Sonic Racing, it's fun. Like at its very worst, it's a good time. But it's $70, and I wasn't really anticipating that. Okay, I think I have to join your lobby in order to see your VR, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stick with my boy Penguin. Me and bro just understand each other on like a telepathic level, you know? Like look at this joyous boy, bro. He's so happy. He's so happy with his spring-loaded go-kart. He loves it. This guy loves Sonic. Yeah. Welcome to my channel. T-Berry Wig has a very good understanding of me and Sonic's one-sided toxic relationship, mentally and emotionally abusive relationship. It's a good time. Yeah. Meanwhile, Sonic Frontiers was like my game of the year in 2022. Actually, I don't know if that's entirely true. I want to say it is, because I didn't play Kirby and the Forgotten Land until like a year after it came out. I bought it at launch, and then I played the first world, and I was like, that was really fun, but too much of life was happening at once. So I took a break from just playing video games for a little bit, and I picked it up a year later. And Kirby and the Forgotten Land was such a good game. I think if you own a Nintendo Switch and you just like 3D platformers, I think you're doing yourself a disservice from not playing Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Like, it's a Kirby game. It's designed to be, like, baby easy, but it's so charming. And it's just a good time overall. But, I mean, in terms of games I released 2022 or games I played, Sonic Frontiers is absolutely, like, up there, I would say. I loved Sonic Frontiers. That was such a phenomenal time. And then I loved their DLC. The next 3D game. The next 3D game, I've got my hopes, but I also got my concerns. We'll see. We'll see when it happens, but, oh, come on. But yeah. Talking a lot about Sonic right now. It's kind of been on my mind. I'm trying to think of, I mean, Sonic Smackdown, yeah, but I've also just been slowly just like I've had a Mario Kart IV in my veins for the last 2 months, and it's slowly starting to like fizzle out of my bloodstream. So it just hasn't been too much on my mind. I want to go to what's considered a really technical track. Question block, yeah. I want to show you movement that has become progressively easier. And that is at the tail end of the race. I can also just show this off at the beginning here. Let's see. Oh wait, because there's other people in the lobby, we're gonna get a lot of shells, aren't we? Yeah. That's weird. I think that's super weird. Like you'll play free roam, like you could open a lobby and no one will be in it. And every time you get items, it'll be mushrooms and such. But then because the game detects that you have other players in the map, at that point, you end up just getting shells so you can, I guess, just like attack your friends or something. That's my headcanon behind it, at least. But like, look at this movement that you can do now. That's just, I mean, like a lot of this was movement you can do at the launch, but it's just become so much easier to do. It's just become so much easier to maneuver your cart around. Like, this kind of movement is ridiculous, and I clipped onto the ring there, of course. Oh, it didn't even trick me off of that. That was weird. Don't do it, Penguin! Don't do it, Penguin! Where's everyone racing at? Starview Peak. Okay. Cool. I'll just spawn there with them. See what everyone is up to over there. Oh my goodness. Oh, the day I had today. The day that I had leading up to this stream, I was like, okay. Like, I'm gonna do some video stuff. And then I ended up having to make a commute. Spent the day hanging out with my grandpa. My boy just got a new Apple Watch at 96. Shout out him. And I had to, and he also got a phone. It was a little goofy. It was a little bit goofy. My uncle bought him a watch to be able to track his activity. And he bought him an Apple Watch, and then he realized after he bought it, he was like, oh yeah, take that, King Boo. He was like, oh, I can't. Oh, I accidentally chose Wario Shipyard. My fault. He was like, oh, we have to buy an iPhone to get the watch to work. So he had to put him on an iPhone. He's been on the old, I want to say it's Verizon. Dang, I just sniped, bro. Verizon flip phone, like for forever, ever since he's had a cell phone. And we just moved him to an iPhone SE, did the system transfer and everything. And it was so awesome to see how pleased and how excited he was while I was explaining everything to him. And he understood all of it really well. Okay, wait, what's your... Oh man, did you leave the lobby? Or am I just tweaking right now? I'm sorry, I completely... Everyone's using the blooper mobile, whatever is called. So the blooper car is considered the overall best car to use in the game, and now everyone's using it because of course they are. But just seeing the look on his face with how happy he was, explaining to him how everything works, and how simple it is to use. And also I think there was a lot of assurance that he felt knowing that what always looked super intimidating and technologically advanced for him was super easy to pick up and is really accessible. I'm sure he feels that way, and that makes me feel happy. It was good being able to help him out here. I'm gonna just blow away the lobby really quick. Why didn't the bomb go off for anybody? Ooh, I got a mushroom in first? I got a mushroom in first? Hold on, chat. What? What is this? Come on, come on. Come at me. I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. I'm not even in a Metamobile right now. Come on. I ain't even in the Metamobile. Catch up. What is this? Wait, you think this is a game? This is not a game. Oh, my. I was right about to use the mushroom. And I got booed. Oh, dude. See, look, it's always this. It's always right as you enter in the track. Screw you. I shouldn't have done that. I just lost. No! Oh yeah, they did actually change the boomerang, how that functions. That's insane! That's insane! And now I'm all the way in the back. All the way in the back now. We're so doomed. Guys, I think the run is scuffed. Alright, we just gotta start flying. Just gonna fly across the stage really quick. Is this gonna run out before I get a double? I don't even think I picked it up. Okay, the chances of a shock. Come on. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Guys? Guys. Oh, guys, we're coming back, I think. Alright, you know what? You know what? It wasn't... It's... It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. We're going to grow from this together, guys. I'm choking so badly. What's going on? I don't understand. Oh. It's okay. It's all right. It's because we haven't gotten lap tracks. That's what I'm going to say until I'm proven wrong. Until I'm proven wrong, I have every reason to believe that, right? Like I'm gonna be injecting copium for as long as this is happening. Okay. Oh, I love Cheap Cheap Falls though. I think Cheap Cheap Falls outside of Rainbow Road and Starview Peak have my favorite music tracks in the game in terms of track specific tracks, course specific music tracks, I'll say. But yeah, just look at the sheer number of people that just go with random because they hate the way that the routes work. I think the fact that routes exist for this game, it's the main gimmick of the game. Like how anti-gravity was to Mario Kart 8 and how two-person cars were to Mario Kart Double Dash. The route races is that gimmick for Mario Kart World, and I get it to that degree. But even now, they changed random to just going with a route track. Like, we're going to be playing 2 Cheap Cheap Falls. This is going to be a long race because we're going through DK Pass. But, wow, 8,400. I can see your VR now. 8,400? That's awesome. Good job. But at the end of the day, if people don't like the gimmick, they're not gonna use that feature. They're gonna do everything they can to avoid that feature. So I think them making such a bold and shameless stance on the subject matter, kind of like all they did was shoot themselves in the foot. Like it didn't do them any benefit, unfortunately. Because this game, I mean, controversies aside, it was like everyone saw the launch of this and they were like, or the reveal trailer, and they said, wow, this is everything I want in a Mario Kart, but more. And then the $80 price tag came up. Nobody wants to pay $80 for a game. And then the game came out. Everyone was like, all right, $80 isn't much for Mario Kart, and it has record-breaking sales. But now no one wants to play it online, you know, with other people because of how course selection works. So it's a bummer. I didn't mean to throw that red shell. Now I'm missing defense. I don't think I've been down this route before. I will say this is a benefit of the routes is that you go down race routes that you've never seen because there's just so many of them. There's just so many combinations. I think it's super interesting. But yeah, it's just disappointing to see where this game is in the public eye currently. Oh well, you know, you can't win them all. And you know, at the end of the day, everyone was gonna compare this game to Mario Kart 8 because, you know, most selling Mario Kart, one of the most selling games, period. So No, Dolphin, don't do it. Oh, okay, thank God. I will spare you. I gotta get rid of these. And I need coins. Go wide for a double. Let's see, let's see. Dog! If it's not a boomerang from a player, it's a boomerang from a bot. You gotta be kidding me. All right, let's charge jump over here. Boom! Right back onto the track. That was sick. Oh, that's a bomb. All right, all right. All right, not bad, not bad. Oh, man. How did those red shells all just not want to touch me? Pause. I used it way too late. My fault, bro. Oh, Waluigi, don't do it. Don't do it to me, bro. Come on, please don't. Let's see, let's see. All right. Nah, all right, I did it to myself. That's my own fault. That's my own fault. I got a little confused with the camera. Ah! Yeah, might as well. No way, I stole a golden and I'm in 5th? Actually kind of huge. We just can't go out of bounds. That was kind of an insane push. Oh, I'm charging Chuck. Okay. Out of my... No! I needed those shells to do things. Oh man, what a crazy drift. That was a crazy line, and I got booed. Okay, you know what? No matter. No matter. Can we get second place? Oh, man! Oh, I hit third! I hit third! I'll take second. That was a crazy good comeback. Thank God. I know Cheap Cheap Falls like the back of my hand, though, like that. I love Cheap Cheap Falls. It was, when I first went in... I mean, it's on stream. You guys can watch the previous streams. When I first played Cheap Cheap Falls, I was like, this track sucks. It's not good. I'm bad at it, and that's why it's bad. But, you know, I've really come around on it. It's just the water physics, man. The water physics are so rough. They're unbelievable. I'm realizing I forgot to bring a water down with me. I forgot to bring a water bottle down. I may have to grab one, to be honest. At some point or another. Man, dude, bangers. Nothing but bangers. I hope you guys like the now playing thing. Well, obviously we're in Mario Kart right now, so I'm not playing anything on top of that, but you know, one thing I do not like. It has a settings tab, right? Like you go to the settings, but like you can't customize your audio or anything. That's kind of weird, is it not? You will bring me a water? Aw, rock off, that's so nice. You what on it? You what? Huh? All the more reason why people are going to buy Crossworlds. Okay. So, okay, don't get me wrong. Before the price tag announcement of racing Crossworlds, because now it was revealed it's at $70 across PlayStation, PC, Xbox, and Switch 2. But you can get the Switch 1 version for $60, and you can do a $10 upgrade pack to go up to Switch 2 if you're upgrading in that time. But $70 I thought was weird. I don't think it's out of the ordinary for modern games nowadays, at least, to be 70. Even though I wish that wasn't the case. I don't expect, like, I'm not weirded out by it. What just happened? Okay, that was strange. But when it comes to that, Sonic games just historically, not since 2006, and we know why. We know why it's not. We know why, or what happened. Excuse me. My brain just kind of like just turned off there for a second. We understand what happened in 2006. Sonic hasn't been the same since pre-2006. He's in a better place now, but from 2006, Sonic 06, to 2022, Sonic Frontiers. And in that amount of time, games in the Sonic franchise have never been priced at 60, you know? That was never the case. And historically, even the Sonic Racing games, those were considered spin-offs. Team Sonic Racing was the most recent of the racing series, and that sold at $40. That was a 2019 game. That was a 2019 game that sold at $40. It was honestly a pretty good deal. Even though I thought Sonic Racing Transformed was and still is the better game of the two, it was priced at $40. I think that was appropriate. Sonic Frontiers finally was priced at $60 in 2022. It didn't even reach $70. And even the latest release, Sonic X Shadow Generations, which is technically 2 games in one, it got the Bowser's Fury treatment. That was a game that was received publicly very well, incredibly well. It's the highest rated Sonic anything since like 2001, and that still sold at $50. What a crazy deal, right? So having a spin-off game in Sonic going up to 70 is gonna rub people the wrong way. I'm a diehard Sonic fan, and they have a lot of content along the way for that game, and it looks promising. But $70 to me is steep, honestly. Especially considering after they revealed all these really cool crossover IPs, like Minecraft and then Hatsune Miku and all that. Those are part of season passes, premium season passes, as in you have to pay money for them. You lost me there. I'm not gonna lie. You really did lose me there. I think I'm gonna get my fair share with the base game. But part of me doesn't feel good knowing that it's gonna be $70, unfortunately. Rejoin my lobby? I believe I did. I'm in here right now, am I not? Did you leave the lobby? Is that what happened? I see, yeah. But yeah, online is easy. Online is easy. That's the sound of a guy with at least 8,000 VR. That's how I'm interpreting that. Let me see. Are you in a race? Like I'll hop in. I'll hop in if you don't move. Does he see any comments? Yes, I do. I was just on a very big tangent about Sonic Racing. Sonic gets involved, and then that's just how bad of a love-hate relationship he and I have. But yeah. But yes, I do see comments. I hope you guys like the stylization I've added to the chat. I'm not gonna lie. I took a pretty big gamble with incorporating the chat here. Until the race starts, I'll just show you guys really quick. As we come to the key frame here, we got a cool little element here, and you guys can actually see until we load into the race here. But it was really tricky to get this to work. I had to configure all of this through Twitch first, and then I had to replicate it one for one with how YouTube chat works, because YouTube Studio, I love doing stuff on YouTube, but they are years and years behind Twitch when it comes to live broadcasting. That's just the reality of things. No, okay, I clicked Cheap Falls again, but it's a 3-lap track, so I have to do it this time. I hope you guys can understand. Let's go back to the game. Wow, everyone is going with Cheap Falls, except for the couple of psychopaths. I like myself. You should like yourself. I'm glad you do, Oreo. Good for you. I'm so glad that you do. Everyone should love themselves. Water. Yes, Matt. I do gotta grab water. Choco Mountain. How? Dude, look. This frickin' lobby, man. Oh, man. I feel bad for the 4800 guy. How did he get in here? Oh, is that you? Is that you with the 4900? Or am I just taking that out of context? Oh, hello, Carl. I love a baby Mario with the name Carl. It's just funny to me. I will say also, I think it's because I enjoy the movement of Mario Kart World so much. I'm much less focused on getting to the front of the pack, and I'm kind of more focused on like what cool tricks I can do along the way. I will admit. Because it's just fun. Look, like, jump onto this pole. That's just super cool to me. It's technically slower, but, I mean, it's just cool to do. It's fun to look at, and you feel cool as you execute it. Look, I just jump off of that bus right there. Missed the double, but that's because Luigi over here is cross-dressing as Peach, which is totally cool. Ah! You know what? That's my karma. That's karma. Hey, Zed, is the Cheep Cheep fish and dolphin related? I just realized when I read it out loud, but no, they're not. I hate to burst your bubble on that. Ooh. Come on. That was a crazy jump up. And we have 3 mushrooms. All right, we're going to get shocked any second here, but I'm going to milk these mushrooms for what they're worth. Oh, you saved me, and I have Super Horn in first. You have saved my life. And I just choked. I hit the wall. It's over. It's over. I hit the wall. We gotta get something offensive that works as defense. Come on. You could have given me jack shit and you gave me fuck all. Okay. Let's just get coins. Boost. Oh my god, it's over. It's over. No, it's over. Why? Unbelievable. I'm about to get megaed. I'm in last. No, I wasn't in last. Still bad. Dog. Oh my god. If you were in a box forever or be immortal. Wait, what? What about Mario and the cart? Are they related? I sure hope not. I'm pretty sure they did like an episode of My Strange Addiction where they covered similar subjects. I would do your research there on what is that, the TLC or TLC whatever. Yes, they're not related. Is my guess. That's my hypothesis. Who knows? What do I know? What do I know? I just drive the cart. I don't even play as Mario. I'm Penguin. Hello! Oh, I meant to do the D-pad for hello. These are all routes. But yeah, you guys can see it for yourselves. You can see it with your own eyes. We're not getting a lot of, like, lap routes. And when we do, someone chooses a route, and then we don't get to play the lap route. I hate Nintendo's terminology of it. It's overly simplistic, and they use such synonymous language that I'm confusing myself when I'm talking. If you turn a joystick to under 45 degrees, you get... Yes, I actually do know that. It is a method carried over from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So there is a neutral drift, where I'm not moving the left stick, and then there is the turning drift, where you actually, of course, turn into your drift. Now, there's a sweet spot where you can get similar speeds of a neutral drift while getting the mini turbo startup of a turning drift, and that's by going at right in the middle at a 45-degree angle. You get a nice balance between the two. I think honestly, knowing that piece of information carries people a long way in Mario Kart. Between 8 and World, at least. Maybe 7, I'm not sure. I haven't played 7 in a very long time. The last time I played 7 was a year ago. I dug up my old 3DS, and I got custom Grand Prix tracks for my 3DS, because I've been running custom firmware on those forever. Man, I made a video. It was huge at the time. Where I did my 3DS collection. I have one of every mainstream 3DS model, and those were huge at the time. I love those things. 3DS. If you guys had a 3DS, you were winning, easily, bro. Like without question. Are you kidding me, bro? Why is Luigi playing as everyone that's not Luigi? I see you with items, bro. I see you with items. You gotta mash it, yeah. Do I like Mario Kart World? I can genuinely say with confidence, if I am in the mood for any Mario Kart across any series, like if I'm not feeling a particular Mario Kart, I can say with confidence that I will pick up Mario Kart World first. And part of that, yes, you can say, is because of, you know, it's just the most relevant Mario Kart at the time. But it's got the most stuff in it. There's just a lot to do. I still haven't finished the free roam. And then there's also just the community. For as controversial as it has become, I mean, people are still playing the game. This is evidence enough of that. So, like, I'm glad people are still playing it. I love this game. It has the most impressive soundtrack of the series as well. You have got to be kidding me, dog. And I don't have enough speed to do a drift yet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! And I missed the double too! Oh my god. I'm in last! I'm in last besides the other one being another penguin! No! 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 This can't be happening! This can't be happening! Oh! Yo, thank you for the subscription, bro! Oh! Yo, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, it means a lot. Oh, this... Oh. I can't believe this is happening, guys. I'm getting cooked out here. I'm getting murdered. I can't believe this is being documented. This is legally documented. A murder. I can't believe it. My energy's through the roof right now. We haven't even gotten a first place yet. It's unbelievable. It was your birthday 5 days ago? Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Oreo. Oh my goodness. I hope you had a wonderful celebration. Putting your Nintendo Switch under boiling water helps with the issues. You know what, actually? You know, I've actually heard that that's true. I won't condone it. I won't condone putting your Nintendo Switch, your plastic and electronics in boiling water. To each their own in that accord. So, but yeah. Oh, it's a good time. We're having a good time. Maybe I should change my car. I'm not changing my character. Penguin is and always will be the greatest Mario character. But I mean, I just love they picked our track. Guys, it's in the script. It's in the script. The standard cart in this game is just, I think it's my favorite standard cart in any Mario Kart since the pipe frames in Mario Kart 64 back in the 90s, bro. Oh my goodness. I think this is the reverse route of when you start in one of the Cups and Knockout Tour. You start at Bowser's Castle and make your way to Toad's Factory. Unfortunately, we didn't get any... You know what? for science. We're doing this for science, guys. Oh, wow. We were ahead of a lot of people. And these are people in blooper mobiles. Okay, all right, yeah, they're also bagging. Well, for the sake of science, we're going to just test driving around with our items. I don't want to use them yet. I just want to see how far it will get us towards the end of the race, if we can hold on to them. We're all the way in the back, right? Yeah, we're in last. I'm curious. We're going to do some science. I want to stay as close to last place as possible because one of these guys are going to pick up a shock. So I need to properly... You know what? That's fine, actually. It's actually fine. Because we can use our mushrooms now. We're actually far away enough. We can use our mushrooms now and potentially pick up a shock. Let's see. We picked that up in 15th, so let's see what we get. Dang, 3. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, we just have to be careful now. We can get a boo at any moment, so... I would much rather get an invincibility after the fact. Not much better. We might as well start using these. There's not many mushroom cuts, at least, we can take once we get up to Bowser's Castle. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think we picked a bad track to do bagging on. I think we picked a really bad track to do this on. Oh my god, is everyone going for the jump? Everyone went for the jump and I messed it up! No! Oh, it's so over. It's so over. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm getting cooked out here. It's rough. Oh, and they put a banana on the shortcut too. Fuck off. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I choked so badly. I choked so terribly on this, man. I can't believe I didn't hit that banana. Man. Come on, come on, not last, not last! Yes, not last! Okay, I'll take it, not last. Dude, we got so many points too, originally. We just lost 31 points. Look at our score just depleting. We have crazy people in this lobby. You guys are all psychopaths, but I love you for it because you're obviously using your skills for something productive. As am I, of course. I'm not judging. I can't believe I couldn't pull that off. Ah, I get it. I can't believe I couldn't pull off either shortcut, which is crazy. I felt betrayed by my by my own person that I couldn't pull it off. All right, the stage is about to, the voting is about to commence. So let's see. Ooh, DK pass. All right, let's do it. This is what I wanted to do. You jump off of the side here, then you go up. Did that wrong. Let me see if I can recreate it. But you have the acceleration to jump off of here, go on the wall, and then obviously we weren't fast. We didn't have enough speed, but you can jump over and skip that entire turn, which is a little bit crazy. It's a little bit insane if you ask me. DK pass. Let's do it. I will say this is probably one of my least favorite snow-themed tracks across the series. I wouldn't consider Starview Peak a snow track. More of like a winter, if that makes sense. Oh, thank God I made that jump back. Man, everyone went for that jump, huh? Dude, I keep getting hit by these bananas. All right, let's jump up this way. No, I missed the rail! Oh, that's crazy that I missed the rail. All right, not bad. Not bad at all, actually. Take these low jumps. We're not in a terrible spot right now. I mean, everyone is right next to each other. This is where it gets bad. We're gonna get hit with an item here or something, probably. Oh, thank God we didn't get crushed. I thought for sure we were gonna get crushed. Oh, we're not. Nope. I'm taking it too straight on. That's fine. Go a little wide there. Let's see, let's see. Ooh! Nice! I didn't think we were gonna get that. Phew! Oh, Mega. Hello, Mega Mushroom. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Thank God I didn't use the mushroom yet. No! Oh, come on, man! There's no way! Classic last place. Man, dude, those wrenches. I think they added those wrenches. Those are pretty new, no? Oh, dude, it's just a dude. This is scuffed. No way! No way! That was crazy! Oh my my god. Dude, Bullet Bill, when you can get it on the cut like that is wild. Yeah. See, the issue that happened was that there were so little people playing at launch that when you won a race, you would actually get up to like 120 points, like 150 points. I think it was the first race. It was the first race that I ever captured, or the first race that I ever had done in a public lobby, not knockout tour, versus races. It was, I got first place, and it was 150 points. Which, I mean, if you've been playing other Mario Kart games online, that is not normal. That is not a normal amount of point distribution. And it's now gotten to the point where everyone now has these really insane, outrageous numbers. Like my score, I don't think my score of like 7,600 something, I don't think it is at all reflective of my game knowledge yet. But everyone just has these crazy inflated scores right now. So everyone is just being put in this really high bracket. I think it's super interesting. React to cross stock. What? My first race, I got 527 points. See, yeah, it's outrageous because now we're in a bracket of scores where what is it? I got second place and that gave me what, 30 points? Which, don't get me wrong, if you compare it to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that's still a lot of points, and I didn't even get first place, you know? And I get it, there's 24 people in a race now, but you can tell by looking in the lobbies, we're not reaching 24 people per race. There's not enough people that are playing the game right now. So, oh, someone broke the blue shell. That's insane. So there's still a lot of stuff that's wrong with the game, but I mean, that's not gonna, to me, that doesn't take away from the fact that the game is good and it feels good to move around. What just happened there? I don't even know. But then I never got even 200 after that. Yeah, it's ridiculous. The game, I think, if I had to guess, it probably works the same way that Smash Brothers measures global Smash power, where they take the lump sum of the entire player base of people that own Super Smash Brothers. And my guess is that at launch, there were so little people playing the game that the total number of racers and players that they had to go off of was so small that distribution was just put way out of whack. That's my headcanon, at least. Nintendo will be the last company to ever make a statement specifying their thought process on how they did this, because they don't want to be seen as the competitive company, you know? As like the company that makes competitive games that aren't accessible to everybody, is what I mean. Crazy cut, by the way. But when am I gonna play Donkey Kong Bonanza? I finished, so I streamed my first 4 or 5 hours or so. Dude, the waves always fuck up my charge jump there, and it drives me insane, and now I don't have an item. So I streamed the first like 5 or 8 hours that I played the game for, when it came out. And then, I had some stuff come up, you know, life, as you do. And I was bedridden for about a week and a half. Yeah, about 10, 11 days. So I literally had nothing better to do than just hook up my Switch and play Donkey Kong. And that's exactly what I did, and I loved every second of it. I thought that it was a legitimately amazing game. Unlike this race that I got 20th in. I got 20th place. That's insane. Minus 38 points. Oh, we're being humbled. We're being put in our place by Nintendo right now, it seems. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's my whole tangent on score distribution with Mario Kart World. Part of me also thinks that they didn't expect the presence of online to be as big as it now is. But I mean, hey, it's huge now, and that's just where we are. Okay, look, I want to show you guys. Okay, look, I'm gonna charge a jump here, but look, these waves put me so high up in the air. Okay, how come it didn't affect it that time? Well, because that would have been an insane shortcut, and I would have been in a much better place. Can you join? You should be able to. Oh, I can't access the pause menu right now. Next race, I should be able to go into the pause menu, and I can pull up the room ID for you, no problem. We have now been streaming for an hour, gang. Oh, I just got sent a photo of Micro Center. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but Micro Center is just the adult Toys R Us in my eyes. I went to Micro Center last year. It's actually been a year now since I built this new PC. I went to Micro Center to pick up the... what was it? It was the power supply. Oh, are we going backwards? I didn't even notice that. Okay. To pick up the power supply, and I got a crazy deal on it, but... Dude, walking around Micro Center, it was kind of laid out like a Toys R Us even, it felt like. Or at least, like, similar to the Toys R Us that was around me when I was a kid. I mean, some of you guys might even be watching and be like, what is a Toys R Us? And if that's the case, I don't know if you're old enough to watch my videos. But yeah, there's a place called Toys R Us, and that's just what Micro Center is now to me, as a computer geek that is lacking in vitamin D. That last part's only like 40% true. I can't believe that's considered like serious off-road. Wow, that bomb really screwed me up. I had to steer out of the way of that. Man, I have never gone down this route before. This is crazy. Why is my internet off? Wait, how did you write this message? Oh, it's probably something with the Switch. You know, it's infuriating to me that the Switch is on the Switch 2 now is on a Wi-Fi chip that is significantly outpaced. But oh, that worked in my never mind. I speak too soon in Mario Kart. You'd think with the hundreds, you know, approaching thousands of hours I have across the Mario Kart series, you'd think I'd know better, huh? Alright, let's just fly down here. Oh, you know what? There's a really big turn I could have saved this for. I'm gonna hit both of you guys with that. Nice. Let's go around this. Come on. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna risk it all and just drive on the off-road. That's a really interesting thing about booze in this game. You actually have off-road immunity when driving, and you're invisible. It's kind of cool. And you know, it makes sense because you're not in this plane of existence. Alright, we got brutally murdered on this one last time, so let's see what difference we can make, if any. I feel like we're not in a terrible spot with what we've got. I spoke too soon again. Alright. I'm not going to be in first, so I might as well use it here. I didn't have to use it there, I found out. Phew. Oh, man. Oh, no, no! That was a target shock. That tells you just how much these people play this game because of the lobby that we're in. We just got target shocked. Target shocking, for those that are unfamiliar, is when the person with the lightning strike uses the item at a very specific part of the race. A part where, more often than not, the person that they're going to attack is usually over a bottomless pit. So they don't only lose their coins and get hit stun from the lightning, they also fall into a pit, which means they have to respawn, they lose even more coins, and you basically just completely change the game. It's a 180 if you do a proper target shock, if you're really smart about it, at least. Why is everyone rewinding? What is going on here? I really can't believe that happened, dude. That was brutal. That was brutal. We've been Mario Karted almost every single game so far, except for when we Mario Karted. And, oh, it's a lap track, but Koopa Troopa Beach, I don't like. I don't like it. It's this game's Baby Park, and I hate Baby Park. I like Baby Park for the chaos it ensues, but I don't like it as a person. Like I wouldn't go out to lunch with Baby Park, you know. Why is Penguin, like, Penguin kind of just, like, shuffles and looks back at me. Like, I picked random and it whatever. Whatever. The Mario Kart gods are attacking right now. It's insane. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, you see Penguin hit that, bro? Penguin hit that at the start line. My mic arm is just flailing around. I wonder if people are going to do the time trial text. Oh, I know I am. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. First place. Dude, is that Baby Mario bagging or is he just lagged? Yeah, dude, that Baby Mario is tweaking. He's on another level. That didn't work as well as I thought it would. In fact, it didn't really work at all. Now I just have no items and I'm barely in first. I'm about to get boomeranged even from Cartoon Network. I'd be amazed if that hit somebody. I remember the good old days of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You know, it's crazy because the I wouldn't even say that the Mario Kart competitive scene got very big in modern games. It always had its group in Mario Kart Wii and such, and Mario Kart DS especially. But I wouldn't really say that it got its footing until 2022 even. Like until the second part of the Booster Course Pass came out. You had a golden shroom that you brought to first? Dog, this is such a small track. You just bet us to where did you get that star? Where did you get that star? I choked. I drove into it. I drove into it. What am I doing? Oh my god. Oh. I'll take it. I'll take it. I was front running the entire time. I'll take it. Whatever. That was an insane. That was bagging. That was crazy bagging. Unreal. Man, the stuff that you see. Music go brrr. Music go brrr. Yeah, that is true. Oh, man. I've just depleted so much energy from these races. Let's see. Oh, I wonder if we can take this plane. I wanna fly. There is a free roam mission that I think is really cool, where you're on a stranded island. Oh wait, you know what? I can. Oh, you can't pull up a room ID. Okay, interesting. But on this island over here, in the free roam, there's a mission you can do where it says take a plane to the city, and then a plane just spawns in, and then you have to drive and you balance on the plane and you fly across the coast. It's really cool, actually. I thought it was super charming. This game is just filled with a lot of charm. All controversies aside, but blew yourself. So I still have the footage. It's part of the corrupted footage. I might be able to actually pull it up. Where I was able to blue shell myself. I was in second place and I had it. Brought it into first. Chucked it. Did not dodge it though. I did not have a blue shell into a mushroom, I don't believe. I think we're about to get disconnected from the lobby, guys. Yeah, we're about to get a communication error. No, we didn't. Okay. Why are we still in this lobby? I am outranked. I'm outranked by everybody in this lobby. Except for maybe 1 or 2 people. Two, 1. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, this guy's bagging too. Insane. Like, look. Like, if this is what if that's what the key is to winning your competitive game, then I think you need to look back at the chaos of item play in this game. I get it. They don't want this game to be only to hardcore people. But you also went out of your way to make such advanced movements, like jumping off of walls and off of other people, you know? I don't know. That makes sense to me, at least. I was about to say, who had the fireballs? Oh, man. We're already on lap 2, but we're only halfway through the lap. These are long laps, too, yeah. Actually, no, we're actually about to reach it. I didn't realize that. Oh, no, we're not. I'm stupid. Disregard. Can you still stream for another 2 or 3 hours? I'll be realistic. Nah, at some point I have to eat food. If it were up to me, it'd be so cool if I could just like stream, like almost all the time. But I mean, I've got other things I have to do with life. Unfortunately, but that's just the way it goes. This guy with the stars. Wait, what hit me there? Dude, I got uppercutted by a fucking bullet bill. Excuse my language, but... Alright, come on. No way. No way. No way. Come on, no, stop. I'm in 7th, give me a boost. Give me a boost. You scum! You scum! You ruined me! You ruined me! Oh. Oh. No! I technically got points. Man! Rough, man. Goodness. When am I gonna stream again? Actually, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow morning. There's a couple of things. All right, I'm gonna leave this lobby just so I can pull up something. Just so I can pull something up. But also, I don't think I can be in this lobby. It's clearly I'm the problem in this lobby. But I wanted to show you guys something actually. If I take a gander. Here, give me 1 second while I just move some things around here. I wanted to show you guys what we're going to be playing tomorrow on stream. I'm excited for this. A lot of people aren't excited for this, but I am. I'm coming back. I never die. We are going to be playing. Let me actually turn off this. I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly what we're playing. You guys ready for this? Are you ready for the game? I don't think you're ready, but let's just find out. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna be playing Drag X Drive tomorrow. Drag X Drive is the wheelchair basketball game that is being made in-house by Nintendo. It doesn't fully release until next Thursday. However, for those who pre-order off the Nintendo eShop, it's a digital exclusive game. So if you do want to get it, you can't get it physically to my knowledge. I could be wrong about that. But if you pre-purchase it on the eShop, you actually get access to their beta, their playtest demos that they're doing. It starts tomorrow. Is the first session, and I really want to try it out. I think there is a lot of genuine promise to the mouse features of the Joy-Con, and I think this is actually interesting. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. However, for the rest of today, we are going to be playing Mario Kart World. Oh, oops. This is still here. My fault. I need to do that. There we go. All right, let's hop back into here. We okay, it seems that we've almost evened out our stats, honestly, from when we started. Okay, is this really that good? On the surface, the stats aren't very different from the standard cart. So how different could it really be? Let's find out. Let's find out together. How about that? Oh, wow, they just left us on the side of the road here, huh? But I think we are gonna wrap up relatively soon. It's almost 7, right? I think around 7 is when I'm gonna call it, just because, you know, your boys gotta eat at some point in the day. It would be nice to eat. I mean, I love food and water. Personally, I can't live without those things, but I mean, to each their own on that accord. The race is supposedly starting soon. Oh, everyone's over. Except for the one Cheep over here. Oh, fish! Fish! Oh, look at this Explorer Toad. I'm gonna bounce off your head, and I'm gonna bounce off this tree. See, free roam is just super cool. Like, one of my favorite pastimes is legitimately just driving around, like, is just doing a little Sunday drive, listening to the music, and I can just bounce off of a car, maybe even 2 cars once in a while, and I'll just ride off of like a dino's tail, you know. It's a good time, and I can jump off of this tree, keep the pace going off of this tree. The free running is seemingly endless. It reminds me a lot of Skate, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and that's just a great sign. Wow. Wow. Everyone is still such high levels here. Everyone is in the blooper. Look at, like, come on. That's, I'm the old, did I just disconnect? I just disconnected. Unbelievable. Unreal. Unreal. How is this happening? All right, we're gonna try. And I got penalized for it. I lost like 66 points. There's 61 points. Something. I lost points. That was a lot of points. How? Oh yeah, I love this. I love the synthesizer of Toad Harbor. This is gas. Ooh, this is this the Yoshi credits? No, this is when the Piranha Plant is sleeping in Mario 60. I'm gonna drive on you, Yoshi. This is when the Piranha Plant is sleeping in Mario 64. That's another game. Oh man, I haven't played Mario 64 in such a long time. I think the last time I played it was, like, from beginning to end, was about, was it 6 years ago? I think it was 7 years ago. It was the last time I played Mario 64 100%. I love, oh, someone took this vine apparently for a joyride. I absolutely love Mario 64. Yeah, I haven't even played the PC port, actually. A PC port recently came out from Mario Kart 64, which is super interesting. Ah! But yeah, Mario 64 is one that we're gonna do. Ugh. I really hope we don't get disconnected from this next race. It would be a humongous shame if that happened, legitimately. And I know it's I don't think that it's the issue of Mario Kart either. Oh, welcome back, Oreo. I think it's actually an issue of just my adapter that I'm using, my Ethernet adapter, because I have the adapter into the router, and then I've got the router, the router into the adapter goes to my PC and my Switch too, because I am on Ethernet. I cannot play an online game from a console or my PC without Ethernet. I'm able to get by with like I'll on the occasion play Fortnite on my PlayStation. I mean, that's just not a game I play with controller anyway. But that is a game that it's a PvP game. You can't play it without Ethernet, in my honest to God opinion. Wi-Fi is really great nowadays. But to me, it never beats a tethered connection. Connected, but you need a membership. You're talking about Nintendo Switch Online. Yeah, Nintendo Switch Online. It's interesting seeing how far we've come from Nintendo free online to, well, with the Wii U and the 3DS, it was just originally Nintendo Network, to now Nintendo Switch. They temporarily had it free to play online, and then they added a subscription. It's still the most affordable of the consoles, at least. Wow. Wow. No. Everybody wants to play. Oh, okay, except the two American psychos. Well, I don't know if they're American. That was more of a pop culture reference than anything else. It is still crazy to me that Microsoft and Sony are able to get away with charging up to $80 a year for online multiplayer. Obviously, those now come with incentives, like obviously they have their own form of game chat, and then they have their own kind of deals off of their own in-game stores, like PlayStation Network Store and the Xbox Store, and then they have Xbox Game Pass and the liking, which I guess you can kind of compare to Nintendo Classics. I don't know. To me, and I guess obviously it's just biased because I just played a lot of games that were made by Nintendo that to me are more timeless. I believe it or not, I would consider a majority of my time spent playing video games was actually on my Xbox 360. I was a huge Xbox 360 guy. But I would consider my time with Nintendo games to be more timeless, if that makes sense. Oh, I got nudged off? That's crazy. So to me, the Nintendo Online is always just gonna have a higher value. But you know, that's just me. I could have taken the shortcut there, and for some reason I didn't. Don't know why. Got that Ultra Mini Turbo. Yeah, we do have Penguins driving before GTA 6. Oh, I'm going way off course. That's not terrible. I have been hearing about the, oh, I'm about to knock you off track. Ooh, I did not know I could do that. And I just sabotaged myself. The race is over. Oh, no, it's only lap 2. Forgot. I've been hearing about the age verification stuff with the internet outside of the Americas. And, dude, it's an ugly sight, man. It's sad to see. I mean, is Grand Theft Auto a game that you need your parents' permission to play if you're not of age to play it? Yes. Yes. That's not what I'm advocating for. But I do think to just use basic things like the internet and having to upload like your government issued ID to play games or to just use parts of the internet. I mean, like you should know better yourself of what you're looking at on the internet is safe, you know. And I don't think it's fair to be governed by an external force to do that. No way, we came back and we got the first place, baby. Look at that takeaway. Man, maybe I should just talk about consumers' rights and internet politics while I play. Maybe that'll work out in my favor. I'm going to Florida. Oh, yeah? Cheap property. You can get like a pet alligator there. And you can defend your home with like a rusty pipe or something. Is that what Floridian NPCs do nowadays? I haven't kept up with Moist Critical in a while. He's usually the first guy I ask. Me and Charlie are cool like that, but Don't take that seriously. I have a feeling that will bite me in the neck one day or something. I got the penguin crown, baby. Come at me. Come at me. I got my royalty. I got my royalty, and you can't take that away from me. I'm about to land on this vine, too. Trick shot. Oh, I missed. Nobody is going to get their hands on my crown. In fact, you know what? I need to assert dominance. Oh. Did I fall? I did not fall. Let me assert my dominance. Where did you go? There you are. Bam! Now I boost away and act like I don't know nobody. I'm curious, how many medallions or P-switches has everyone gotten from those who have played Mario Kart? I just surpassed 300 P-switches. I think I'm at 313 out of the 394. P-switches are essentially the missions that you come across in the overworld. You have to like really look for them, which is kind of cool. Let's do it! And then we're gonna turn to the left immediately and take this shortcut here. Cut that water turn. It's such a inconsequential amount of time, though. Oh, I did not mean to use the Mind Mushroom. That was a waste. I wonder if we can front run, though. This is a bad idea. It kind of worked! It worked! And you know what I'm not going to do next lap? Learn the consequences of my actions. So I'm going to do the same thing again. Oh, wow, that was... I took a disgusting line there. That was... Oh, they just opened the shortcut for me. Me with my first place items in 10th place. I'm anti-item carrying, item bagging. I know there was a really popular subsequence. I need to get away from that boomerang. In Mario Kart culture, item smuggling. And item smuggling is way cooler to me than item bagging, because item bagging you're just manipulating values to weigh in your favor. But item scuffing, or not scuffing, sorry, item smuggling is much more skill based. It's when you say if I was in last place, I'd carry the electric shock, and I just through my own driving skills and maneuverability was able to bring it all the way into first place. I smuggled a shock into first place. Like that to me is just cooler, no? I feel like that's just impressive. Am I about to get redded? To be redded. I should have taken the cut that I made earlier. Whoo! That was bad. Is that gonna hit someone? That didn't really hit anybody. Dude, oh, the air horns are so good in this game. Everyone had... Wow! Alright, I went up 2 positions. I got 10th. I remember pushing a wall playing this. Pushing a wall? In, like, what way? Like unstoppable force versus, like, immovable object type beat? Or... Alright, it is now 7 p.m. It is now 7 p.m., so I believe I should be a man by my own word and head out of this lobby for the night. Did we make a profit? Did we make a profit on our score? That's the question that matters. The answer is no. The answer is that we lost much more than what we had. Much more, like, we lost, like, what, 50 points in the grand scheme of things. But we were fluctuating a lot, and that just goes to show how skewed and broken the point system is in Mario Kart World. But with all of that said, guys, I really want to thank you. I really want to thank you guys for tuning in with me today. This was primarily to see how well all my stuff was working. It's been a really long time getting all of these effects, chat, and just all these different effects going, as you can see, even with the now playing thing. I love these little things, you know. I've always imagined broadcasting as this like big high production show, and slowly but surely we're getting to that point. And I'm just really appreciative of you guys for tuning in for it and seeming to really enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys the next time that I'm live. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. is the Nintendo Indie Showcase. I know that's not a reasonable time for anybody. So don't blame me, blame Nintendo, because they had both the Drag X Drive series of presentations to go on, like the demo, the playtest demo. Excuse me, I'm all over the place. The playtest demo for Drag X Drive is in the morning, as well as the indie showcase, and that's only going to be like 15-20 minutes. So I figure, you know, why not tune into the showcase? They're probably going to show off some games that are going to be really interesting, and then we can just play some Drag X Drive afterwards. And I for one would love to do that, and I'm excited to do it. So thanks guys for tuning in, and until next time, this is your boy. Until tomorrow, I guess. Just signing out. I guess that's all I really gotta say. So thanks, guys. Have a good one. Oh, have a good one, guys. Take care.